here is where the government wants the highway segment or route to travel. And here is where the reroute is being suggested. Does it leave out Pinal, Faizabad, and Siparia? Small villages who deserve better access to the highway just as much as anyone else? It does not seem so at all, since the roads there, sometimes called back roads, link roads, or feeder roads, seem to be all that is needed. And if it is improved by being properly paved, there seems to be no problem for the people to go to and from these villages. Prove it wrong. Furthermore, isn't it true that nearly all the cars that you will ever find in this area are locals from that area and are almost never ever anyone from the outside? Putting a highway segment there seems to be a waste of time, money, and space. Please bear with us if you do not know these villages mentioned, but it seems quite clear that if these link roads from Charlo village, Gopi Trace, and Bachia Trace, which is the old railway line, are developed all the way to Suchit Trace, it will save the situation, making the general route a 5-minute drive from Pinal. This is a modern engineering solution that is known worldwide. Why not make use of them instead of relying on something completely new that will not only waste what we have already built, but also cost the people much more, destroy homes, and the valuable lagoon as seen here? Now you tell me, run through the lagoon and cause flooding, or run the highway segment through the Caroni lands, which are just screaming to be utilized for something right now, yet we're just ignoring it. Which one seems right to you? Which one seems like it will stop flooding in Trinidad to some degree? The link roads mentioned earlier, if repaired, widened, and even if a few are added to what exists in the area of the Debe, Pinal, Siparia, Faizabad, and also including places like Dow, Rosilac, and the entire Labre region, these roads seem to be able to completely provide more than enough roadway for its inhabitants. And with these changes made, these districts would be just minutes away from the highway. Minutes, my friends. This is the M2 Ring Road. It connects to a place called Murray Trace. It is in a horrible condition right now, and it's easy to see. It is a normal, narrow road, not a highway, and therefore cannot be expected to provide as much as the Debe to Mosquito Creek reroute, which would be a 4-lane, non-stop, no traffic light, high-speed highway. That is what makes the reroute make so much sense. Because of this highway, traffic from the Dumfries Road here all the way to St. Mary's Junction or interchange doesn't really stand a chance. Which looks cheaper in cost to build to you? This or this? Either the government's route of Debe to Mondesi or the reroute suggested by the highway reroute movement of Debe to Mosquito Creek. Do we need to be extremely educated to see? Or is this just another matter of common sense? This is Mosquito Creek. It can be problematic for drivers trying to get to Point Fortin because sea levels get high and are said to obstruct the way. Would this continue to be a problem if the highway road proposed to pass there is elevated? Elevated. You're probably asking, what does that mean? Well, this is an interchange. Usually uses grade separation and maps to connect smaller roads and communities to the highway road. Grade separation seems to me to be basically a crossing that uses an underpass or overpass, because grade can mean height. Basically, you can think of this as grade meaning height. So you see things like bridges, canals, tunnels, and crossovers all utilize under and over passes. It is height change that is used to separate and connect the roads. This allows traffic to move freely at a more constant speed with fewer interruptions, as cars do not need to stop to cross each other but can go directly on top or directly below each other. This seems to be what we need.